I'm coming in hot.
Hey traders, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you guys can make it. Thank you for being a part of it. I want to show you guys what I did this past week in the soybeans market. I'm a big fan of the soybeans market, as you guys know. I really enjoy the futures market in general, but really I like the commodities like within them, like the grains, mostly the corn, wheat, and soybeans. They are great trendy markets, and they really have a lot to offer in terms of giving traders really good setups. They have a lot of respect that they do when they meet certain support and resistance levels, and they trend really nicely. So I'm going to show you guys how my hedge fund levels are picking up these awesome trades and how you guys can take advantage of them as well. All right, guys, so let's take a look at it and let me show you guys what I'm talking about, all right? All right, traders, so let's get into the video. Let me show you guys how my hedge fund levels are picking up awesome trades all the time. I just want to show you guys how my hedge fund levels are something that you guys can be utilizing and how they're being consistent with what I've been showing you guys in my recent videos. I want to show you how the hedge fund levels are constantly just an easy indicator to sit there and wait for it to present itself on the screen and draw your trend line out and wait to see if price breaks the trend line, and that's all you have to do. That's it. It literally tells you where to take the entry. It is that powerful of an indicator because it just basically is a forward moving indicator. That's why it's more powerful than other indicators out there, because it gives you the opportunity to see and wait what price is doing. So I want to tell you guys, if you're new to the channel, I want to tell you what the hedge fund levels are first, okay? So if you're looking at this red indicator right here, this red arrow that presented itself on the screen, that's one of my hedge fund levels that presented itself. Basically, it is a large selling liquidity flush that came into the market and basically flushed through to the downside for a sell-off in the market. Okay, so right here you had a big volume flush of selling that came into the market and pushed to the downside. Right here on this green arrow, we have a very large buying flush that came into the market. Lots of buyers came in and stepped in and pushed the market to the upside. As you can see, there was a huge trade. Okay, all right, so I want to show you guys how to use the hedge fund levels and how they work exactly. So for those of you guys who are new to the channel or are new, this is going to be interesting to you guys because you're going to see something very powerful here. And those of you who have been here and been watching, please follow along and let me know if you guys have any questions and how we can better suit these to set you guys up with them. All right. So basically what you could have done here in this trade, what you want to do is you want to look to find how I trade the hedge fund levels. How I use them is I look for 3 falling reds in terms of a chance to go long. And when I want to go short, I look for rising greens. Generally, I like 3, 2 is okay, and 4 is okay. But really, I like to find the average of 3. That's a really good kind of sweet spot for it. So here we have 3 falling reds. We actually have 4, but 3 is good. It's the good line that it sets up right here. So right here, you draw from the most recent trend line. You would draw from this one. You'd be waiting for it. And then as price continues, you see that this one printed. So then you would just redirect it. So I'm going to show you guys how you could have done it. Basically, it would have been set like this. You draw it like that. As price continues into the next 2 days of trading, you would just basically take it from this one and you go right to there. And that's your entry right there. Right here, guys. So your entry goes right here. You're waiting for price to break this line right here because this was the most recent arrow that printed before this one. And you just take it right there. And now you see price breaks through the upside, and there you go. So that's how you're looking at it. That's the way to analyze it. Right here, let's look at another example. This is a way you could have gone long as well. It would have been a quick little trade, not much, but still would have been great. A win is a win. You set your stop at the recent swing low, and there you go. There's your entry to go long right there. Okay, so another chance right here, you can go short. Let's look at this one. Boom, right there. If you can see this green arrow that printed right here, there's your chance to go short right there. So my hedge fund levels are not, lying. I'm showing you guys examples of how you guys can be utilizing these and taking advantage of the opportunities that are presenting themselves in the market. Let's look at some more. All right, here's another opportunity to go short. Draw this one to that one. There you go. There's your short right there, guys. Big, big, big shorting opportunity right there. Look at that. Swing that forward. Yeah, so here's another opportunity to go long. That's all it is, guys. All you're doing is you're drawing this out, you're extending your line, and you're waiting to see does price ever break the line, and that is it. It is that simple. My hedge fund levels are so powerful. They're not like the VWAP. They're not like, the MACD. It's not that nonsense stuff that you're waiting to hope that, it's going to do this and you're guessing and you're hoping it's at this key level and it's going to do that. No, this is basically just telling you, draw the trend line, look for the, the direction, and that's it. That's all you're doing. So if you guys have any questions, any comments or anything that you're curious about, please just let me know. I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to set anyone up with a free one-on-one demo. I will help you guys set it up. I'll show you how to use them, and you guys can test drive these hedge fund levels on your own and I can give you guys some suggestions on where to use them and what I think the best markets to use them on are. And yeah, so let's let me know what you guys are thinking. Remember to like and subscribe, and happy trading.